Join me on an epic solo adventure in the Mournes, where old stone bridges lead the way through the valleys and every route feels like a story waiting to happen. We'll pass loughs and reservoirs as helicopters sweep the skies above Ben Crom, and somehow find quiet in the middle of it all. There's something about this place, something I can't quite explain.
Hello, are you having a baby? Are you? I've made a little goat friend. Hello, gorgeous girl. You're so pretty. Hello. Say hey. Hey, YouTube. Bye. You might recognise this from one of my previous videos where I hiked all the way down here along edge of the forest and up here, and I done a little camp up at the river. But today we are headed up here to Silent Valley, and then we're going to go right down Ben Crom Reservoir and have a little camp there. It is a long walk. The trail up to the end from the car park is 3 miles, and then I have to go from there right along Ben Crom to where I'm going to camp, and I'm going to estimate it's going to maybe be about a 5.5 mile walk in total. Let's go. I have passed the point now of this track where I cut off the last time whenever I done a camp up at the river. I will put away, I'm not sure how you link videos or anything, but I'll put away a picture of that camp up in the left hand corner. So I cut along the edge of the forest, walked all the way down and then right up and up through the gully there, and then on the way home I came along this track, and that is where it was completely flooded, and I had to wade through the river basically. I'm not sure you'll see on this action cam, but I have to go way up this track up to there, and then we will come down past Lough. So I've took a little detour and I've came off trail. So the trail I was on is over here. There's quite a lot of hikers coming down. There's a group there coming down at the minute. So I have came off just down this little trail down to Lough, which is at the base of Lamagan, one of my favourite mountains. That was my 3rd mountain I ever climbed. There's a little camp spot that Andy, I will tag him in the video description, and he actually, there's a little path, I'm not sure if this camera will pick it up, a little trail, you go up there and there's a little spot enough just to pitch a small tent where Andy actually camped one time, and I do want to camp there at some point, but I just thought I would come down, and this is a perfect little spot for a little break. What is that there? Somebody's left some rubbish. Is that a bag? Oh. A pop-up tent and a blow-up mattress by the looks of it. Well, I can't actually take that with me, so I'm going to have to leave it there, but what a spot for my first little break. So I'm going to take my backpack off here and get a little drink and maybe throw the drone up just so you can get a better picture, of where I am. So when I get back on the trail, I need to go along there, join back up with the trail, which runs right along there, and then up to the col between Lamagan and Binion. Look at that for a view. And right at the very end of this is where I'm going to camp tonight. So I believe this trail will take you down towards Silent Valley, down towards the secret waterfall. So I'm going to make my way down to the very end of the reservoir there. This leads you to Silent Valley Reservoir. There's a secret waterfall. It's called the secret waterfall, but it's not so secret. There should be trail that starts here and will take me right along the edge of this, and we're going to walk all the way up to there. Like, imagine one of these just decided today is the day that we're going to fall, and I would be totally out. So I've made it to Ben Crom reservoir, and this is a perfect little spot for my next break. So I came from up here all the way down this little track along here and down the bridge, but I'm going to make my way to this bottom track and walk the whole way along the edge of this reservoir right up to here, and that is where we're going to camp. See, because my legs are so short, things that are no effort to some people, like I'm literally climbing up. So we're going to take this little track here right along the edge of the reservoir. So that's me. I'm on this little trail and I'm just going to follow it right to the end of the reservoir. We've just left the bridge and hopefully nobody's camped there. I wouldn't want to fall because you would just roll right down in there, and I can't really swim. So here's a waterfall. So close. We know by now I like my little touches, so I also have my coaster, my little lantern, and my little log slice. Put those there. I love this bit of a camp where you're like getting all organised, getting your mattress and all out and your wee tables, and so that's the wee table I linked in my last video. I'll link it again. It's Trekology. That's just 2 stickers that I have stuck on it. Love. I had that everywhere with me. This here's a New Year edition, which I keep forgetting to bring out actually, so it hasn't been used as much. So I've got burgers for dinner tonight with cheese and red sauce, and I have a wee hot chocolate for later and a little chocolate reindeer Maltesers thing. This is the Big Agnes Rapide SL. Shout out to Jim from Valley and Peak, by the way, who heard I had a bad experience with another company and upgraded my shipping to 24 hours. So I literally ordered it one night and it was there the next morning. I hope it's not the air ambulance. I think it might be. So this is home for this evening. Okay, right? Wait for it, wait for it. That is going to be my view in the morning. Excuse my noisy neighbour. Your friends are that way. You've been banned the whole way down here. They're up there. Yeah. Honestly, you just can't get the neighbours these days. So I am having burgers. They might be a little bit overcooked, but I'm scared of poisoning myself. And I'm having 2 because I'm over 18 and I can do whatever I like. So yeah, some cheese. Oh, I am ready for this. Sauce, big blob of red sauce on them. This is the Mourne Mountains, for anyone that's not from here or for anyone that's never been. So I parked at a little place called Carrick Little, so this car park here, and I walked up this track up to here and then past and along wood. So remember, I done a camp a few weeks back at a river, so I went up past from Carrick Little right up to and along wood, and then I cut down here and made my way up and along the river, and I done a little camp up here. So this time, instead of cutting down there, I continued on up, and then this was Lough that I stopped at, and I done some drone shots, and then we came back round onto the main trail and followed it to the call between Slieve Binion and Slieve Lamagan, and I took the trail right down to the reservoir. So that's the bridge that I was on, where I took some more drone shots. And remember, I was telling you about this secret waterfall, so that's there. That's leads into Silent Valley Reservoir. So I have came off the bridge back up to this trail, and I've walked right along the edge of the reservoir, and my little camping spot is literally here. There is a couple of different ways you can get to here, by the way, for anyone that maybe wants to come here. You could also park at Mourne Lodge and come all the way up this track right up to Hare's Gap, and then cut down to here, which probably is a lot quicker, I would say. I have the hot water on for a little hot chocolate treat tonight. Seeing I have a fire and I never have a fire, I don't like leaving scorch marks and stuff on the ground, but I've lit it in an already established fire pit, and I'm having a little instant hot chocolate and a little Maltesers reindeer. I would normally record things like this on the DJI camera, and I have like a little, what would you call it, like a selfie light kind of thing that like slots into the top of it, but I've lost it and I'm so sad because I think it cost me like £20. So yeah, and without a light, and normally like the video's a lot clearer at night time, obviously, if you have that with the DJI. So yeah, I'm just on my phone and I have this light and a torch in there, so hopefully it's enough. But yeah, really safe. I'll show you around my camp. Okay, let's go. Right, okay, so this is the view from my front door. it looks quite light on camera, but in real life it's actually getting dark. So I have my little fire. Let's take us around the front. Like, oh, my water, my water, my water. I forgot I was making hot chocolate. Yeah. Such a cool little spot. And then I've even got a private beach. So I have my fire maple table, my little lantern, got my frying pan and stuff there, and then my little Trekology table here, and I'm just about to make my hot chocolate. Oh, you should smell this. So chocolatey. And I'm gonna go and sit at the wee fire and have my hot chocolate. Absolutely, this was worth the 5-mile walk with 18 kg on my little back. 100% worth it. Cheers, guys. That's really nice. I'm gonna dip my little chocolate bunny into it. I keep hearing noises coming from up there, but there's nobody there because I flew my drone up. Couldn't see anyone. I was thinking maybe someone was camping up there. I don't know what it is I keep hearing. Oh, it's gonna fall, it's gonna fall. It fell. I'm gonna have Malteser bits in it now. I had so many nice comments on my last video, so thank you to anybody who took the time to watch it and comment. I really wasn't expecting that kind of positive response, if I'm honest. And like, so I was kind of like shocked by the views as well. I think I had like 2k views in the first 24 hours. And like, I'm only a tiny channel, so to be getting that in the first like 24 hours to me is amazing. I think a lot of people can kind of relate to what I was saying, like struggles about anxiety and getting outside and stuff, and like I feel so much better from the other day. I still did kind of have to talk myself into coming out today, but it was nowhere near as bad as the last time. And that's what I find, if I leave big gaps between like my camps and stuff, I find it harder to get out. I think you just get yourself stuck in like a little rut, don't you? But yeah, I don't want to bring the vibe down in this video talking about all that kind of stuff again, but yeah, just thank you to anyone who commented, sent me messages, and things like that. And there was a wee donation to my Buy Me a Coffee link and my link tree as well, like, and I was gobsmacked, so thank you from the bottom of my heart. But yeah, how cool is this, guys? Like, that's me. Got my hair plaited. Good night. I could lie for longer and sleep. I had a really good night's sleep. I did wake once or twice briefly. I'm not sure I even have enough gas left here for coffee. Please be enough for one. Let's see what it's like outside. My days, what a view to wake up to. Unreal. Can kind of see the tops of Sleeve burning this morning. I think that cloud's gonna clear from it. Please be enough for one cup. That's all we need. We just need one cup, okay? Please work, please work, please. The flame's so small and it's like literally turned right up. All I need is one, and then I can pack up and go. Just give me one. Come on, you can do it. Oh, we got boiling water. We got boiling water. Yes. Life is good. Home time. So it took about 3.5 hours yesterday to walk here, so I'm guessing it's going to take me maybe 3 hours to get back, because I did stop on the bridge and I stopped at Lough yesterday, which I'm not going to today, so I would say maybe a 3-hour walk. At least the bag's a bit lighter this morning. That bridge there is where I'm headed. Then I have to make my way up the side of Binion, right up to there. So that is it on the map. So I started here, I came all the way along. I'm about here, So I've got to get down to the bridge and then make my way up to here. That's me just coming up to the bridge. I'm so out of breath. And I have to climb up there. Having a little pit stop, so I've made my way up to the bridge and I've started coming up. So I'm just taking the weight of the bag off my shoulder here for a couple of minutes. And then it is up we go. So that's where I was camped. Way, way, way over there. So quiet here. Hello, Mr. Crow. Hi. Made it. Oh, I'm about the top. I'm half dead. Thank God that hard part's over. So there's people coming down off Binion. Trail of runners. They are a different breed, let me tell you. Fucked. Another 3 miles to go. So that's me at Lough, where we stopped yesterday. Just want to do a little shout out to, there was a girl went past me there and she said, "I love your page." And I was like so embarrassed. I don't know if my face went red, but hi and thank you for saying hello. And I also bumped into Tommy, Adrian's uncle. So if you happen to be watching this, Tommy, hello, and I hope you had a nice little walk in the Mournes after being sick for so long. And it was really, really lovely to see you and stop and have a little chat with you. Right guys, I'm going to leave the video here. I'm not too far from the car, it's just up that way. So thank you for watching and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.